This is your man who did it this time, coming at you with another episode to Man Up Mondays. This series is specifically for the brothers on the platform and abroad, all on this soil, on this land, and all over the globe. I appreciate everyone who has tuned in to the previous episodes on Man Up Mondays. You all who are in my personal circle are already aware that this is something that we've been practicing. And I say we because there are other brothers that think like me and actually are a little bit sharper than I am. If you're the smartest one in your circle, then maybe your circle needs to be adjusted in some way. With that being said, you know we like to keep metaphors a monster with the metaphor. I would like to call myself, not to toot my own horn. I would like to keep it sports related on this Man Up Monday. For those of you all who have played any type of team sports, that being football, basketball, baseball, hockey, the list goes on. You're aware that there is and needs to be at least one recovery day. For those of you all who are very intense with your workout regimen, your workout routines, you may train people at your local LA Fitness, Planet Fitness, etc. You're aware that there needs to be a recovery day. Now, in sports, such as football, the ones that are, high in impact and high in contact, I remember those days, and you all can obviously remember if you were a part of the team or you was a manager in some type of way or a trainer. The days of you taking off your tape, getting in the ice, and just going back to your dorm room or your home in high school sports has come to not necessarily a close, but with so much technology, you have trainers and you have hookup machines and all kinds of other readings that occur that read out the codes that will tell you a diagnosis. And all of that's fine and dandy, but at the end of the day, your body needs to heal and your body needs to rest. You've just taken some punishment. You went across the middle. For some of you all who play receiver or tight end like myself, you're taking some hits from men who are 230 pounds, running a 4 whatever. You've been going hand-to-hand combat with big defensive ends that look like refrigerators with legs. You get my drift. Some of you linemen and running backs, oh my goodness, the hits that you take, you linebackers. Some of you gentlemen who play forward in hockey, some of you all who do MMA training and boxing, you're aware that the next day after you go inside for a physical and you get out, some of you guys can't even eat solid foods. Well, all of that is for sport. And though we reminisce and we like to glorify those guys for displaying what it means to be a gladiator in a lot of ways, we're not talking about the physical world. Now we're talking about the spiritual world. Man Up Mondays is always coming home, just like everything else. It comes back to the Most High. I myself do not look at Sunday, S-U-N, as the Sabbath day. However, to each his own. We're not here to judge a man how he is able to rest. Some of you all may have an off day Friday evening. Some of you all may have a sun up to sundown Friday evening to Saturday evening. Some of you all may have to do the traditional so-called Sabbath day, which is Sunday. But here on Man Up Mondays, we only asking for a couple of hours. Your body needs to recuperate. A lot of us go in on Monday, whether it's you go into a factory, you go into a school, you go into a crazy office, you go into a courthouse. Some of you all have to answer a lot of phones on so-called Monday because you like to relax your whole weekend. It makes sense. We understand that the man of at least this government has set up a tradition where you're off typically Saturday and Sunday, unless you're trying to get that overtime, or you're a young man that might have been incarcerated, or you're an intern. There are certain limitations that will be put up on certain people that cause them, or you're a new hire, so the seniority calls you to come in on Saturday, so-called Saturday. We're not here to tell you what way to worship and give God your body, your time, your effort, and your spirit. But we are here to tell you that there needs to be a day that you rest. And on Man Up Mondays, we like to metaphorically align it with a brutal Sunday, a brutal weekend. You may have relaxed with the family, but the stress and the mental strain of knowing that next week is going to present obstacles, trials and tribulations. Well, take that time in the morning, maybe Sunday night when the sun goes down. You give your body and your mind and your mental. Let the words upon your mouth ask the Lord to bless you this week. You know, it's a 24-hour thing. Like, let's not get it twisted. 24 hours, 7 days a week, every heartbeat. We get that. But there's times in our lives we're going to have to ask him, man, I got a tough week coming up. I got this meeting with this degenerate of a boss. I got this woman who won't leave me alone at the copier machine. I got these crazy kids who come in and just, trigger me in some type of way. Some of you brothers who may be in law enforcement, you got these crooked cops. We don't know exactly who exactly at all 130 subscribers. I wish I could walk down a day-to-day routine with all of you all. And I mean that with all sincerity, because I like to hear how people's lives are. Not because I want to fix it, but sometimes it's just cool to practice active listening. So with that being said, man, this Man Up Mondays is strictly for the recovery period, man. Metaphorically speaking, take your tape off, man. Soak your body, soak in the spirit, soak in the word. Receive accountable information from other brothers who you can look at as accountability partners. I know I have a few, one in Virginia, one in New York, one in Vegas now, one that's in Texas, one that's in Florida. These brothers will hold me accountable, but then they have the spiritual equity, if that makes sense, to tell me to sit it down, man, relax. And then obviously we all follow the instructions of the Most High, and then how can I forget, I have a neighbor who's a brother, who's a soldier of mine, that's willing to, I don't even want to test the limit of what he would do for me, but I have a hunch. He's another accountability partner. So I'm saying to y'all, every now and then when we go to battle so much with these people in the unseen world, as Ephesians kind of breaks it down for us, there's a lot of things and principalities that we don't even see that we're going up against in the air, on the technology. Heck, I'm speaking into a cell phone microphone right now. We don't know. That's where we have to cast all our cares on him who cares for us. All right. So this is your man who did it this time, coming at you with another episode of Man Up Mondays. Let's recover. Let's be better this week. Peace.